Okay.
Da-da-da. Hi. P-900 photos. Finally, I don't think we did any last month. It's been a little while. It's been a little while. So we're gonna go through the July photos for this one, and hopefully, I've got Hunky Hubby here to help go through these. And oops,
Yeah,
okay, let's pause that.
Kate. No, it's Kate.
No, it's not showing anything yet. I need it to.
It's cicadas. Katydids.
Yes, we don't need the katydids talking.
Well, you might.
I don't
know it's real.
He's gonna argue with me.
Well, now you went and plugged it up.
I'm not plugging anything up. I'm trying to get where I can screen share so they can see what it is.
It's not screen sharing.
Not yet. I'm gonna go ahead and
plugged it up.
I'm gonna mute the computer. They don't need to hear that. Okay. Media player.
Now there is some that I tried to get rid of. I mean,
you tried to sort them out.
Well, yeah, because there's going to be maybe some angstroms there. I don't know. That there is a gate. I think it is 50 knows. I think it's a gate.
You're not supposed to tell them where everything is. There may be some creepy people on YouTube looking at this stuff and want to come out and terrorize us or something. So you got to be careful.
Yeah. There's an angstrom.
And he calls these angstroms because of suspicious observers. Suspicious observers is he's interesting. Okay, come on, next one.
Actually, Sunspot. But anyway, thanks to
I'm gonna have to stop share and go to the next thing. I didn't realize it was gonna do that. Here we go. Now I want to share that
picture. It does that one's not really
well, I've got them all in the same file. It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, it's a value.
They're gonna totally understand. We're just gonna go through.
There again, onto the side. That's about a second or third sliver moon that I never caught the first.
Okay, July. This is, let me get a date here, the 9th, July 9th, 2024. Okay.
That's the 3rd, 7th.
No, this is the same day.
Yeah, but I know, no, as far as the moon phase, it's
the
3rd, 7th, I think it was. Because I was not able to catch first, and
we've actually had some kind of weather stuff in addition to all of the ice crystal activity. They really want to see those monstrosities.
You can see them.
Well,
100 miles away.
Exactly. I mean, we just have to, put that in there, of course.
Well, it's a mirage.
Yeah, exactly. Mirage. It's a mirage. You can't really see 100 miles because the curvature of the earth is actually in the road.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is just, you are only seeing what
nasty sky too.
Oh, the sky's just been terrible lately. I think it has been the whole summer. It's been nasty.
Yep, it has been. Yeah, you could pass it. Always about it.
It's about time.
The reason is,
that's a good one. The Oklahoma Prairie. Wow.
That is a dirty one. There's another dirty one. Oh, excuse me. That's Nibiru.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it's sister planets. there's boy, some more dirt.
It just some of the images that people have been getting on TikTok and stuff over the last few months is just
Lenses.
amazing what they've been getting. He's got some interesting stuff in some of these. It just,
And I'm trying to get it to focus.
I don't, right,
There's
right.
it grumps about trying to focus, and I don't know if there's gonna be, because it was a glare. That was a bird that went by.
No use this time? You didn't get any Bigfoot or Dogman?
No,
'Cause
well, there was,
Shelley wants you to catch some Dogman.
well, I would like to. No, there's nothing on that one.
I'm praying against Dogman and Bigfoot being, they're not gonna be on our property. We're
Well,
gonna,
and I am trying to get also some of the,
the sunspots and stuff.
well, yeah, there's an angstrom there. There was actually several. You can see the center.
If you guys have ever watched Suspicious Observers, then you'll,
There, did you see that dragon go by?
the bird. He can't find the pictures of the dragon. Is that a tractor or a truck that was going there? Who knows?
That's cell tower. You can't see either. So no,
Or is that the
that's getting
elevator?
Yeah.
Back there? It just looks like it's moving because the
Because sun does.
sun is moving.
And I'm trying to catch. So I am trying to keep. Anyway, you just think it does.
A lot of frequency going on there. Anyway,
Heat rise. I mean, it were warm.
yeah, it is summer in Oklahoma.
See,
Yeehaw.
I'm trying to show how far we could pull back, and how much you can still see.
Yeah,
Angstroms are really, that's all out of focus.
that happens sometimes. It's the nice thing about the digital cameras. You don't have to worry about wasting film.
That's right.
The youngsters don't understand that.
I don't think there was anything there. It was just,
Just the sun.
well, I was hoping to catch.
You never
some-
know what somebody else is going to catch.
Right.
I like
But-
showing them what, because
It just,
every once in a while they'll catch something that I didn't, see.
and I mean, and I'm showing it too because of realness. It's real. I mean, it's no fakery.
Right.
It's just me holding the camera, leaning over a fence, leaning over the mailbox, aka satellite.
Yeah, we've got a couple of tripods, but they move around as much as it's hard to get the tripods to even sit still. And then if you've got, 50-mile-an-hour Oklahoma wind going on, then yeah, the tripod isn't going to really work. Some pretty bright colors going on there.
And kind of need to show well later on, not right now.
Well, and see, it just
dates.
looks like some of the clouds are definitely in front, and then some of the clouds look like they're behind. And I
What
know
dates?
people would say, oh, the date on this,
Well,
this says,
this is in material on this basically in July.
Mm.
Oops, nailing plugged it up.
no, it's still playing for them. What did I say? 10/28. This is the 14th. So this is 7 days after, and we're just kind of
Yeah,
going
that'd
through
be about
dates.
right for the moon.
Yeah,
It was about half.
right. So this is about a week later than what we started. And it just, for those of you who don't do this, it is really hard to hold the camera still on what you're doing. It just really, really is. Some people are better at it. Oh, that was really,
Yeah,
That's focused in nice.
yeah.
Okay. Look good.
Yeah, and definitely when your eyes are burning.
Yeah.
It's amazing. There you go. God's day four created great light.
Looks like it's like pulsing or something.
Oh, well, it's out of focus and it's
Well,
trying to
I know that's some
focus.
of it,
It's,
but
it's not.
and people have been getting like images of like it's pulsing like I mean
Well, there's
very
one there you can shake your head at in a little while. If you,
a little bit. Okay. And then some people are getting like patterns in the sky and in the sun and stuff.
well, I haven't caught that except right there.
Yeah. Yeah, nipper. I wonder if it depends on, how new the phones are and stuff like that too.
It does. Same time frame, same trying to catch different
Extra bits.
dirty stuff.
This is a 14th again.
Yeah, you could probably fast forward through that, or it basically gonna be the same thing unless it, I mean, yeah, it's gone down and I don't know if we caught any angstroms. Of course, it's what I was after.
Right. So right here, we'll be able to see.
Yeah, it might be coming into an angstrom maybe, but it's awful out of focus. I guess sunspots. I better just say sunspots. I don't know when focus. If the audio's on that, I'm saying that.
You're probably talking to it. Yes.
I don't know if you have the audio
At least no, I don't have the audio on.
unfocused.
At
There
least
you go.
you
There's
have
action.
a
I mean,
better-
sunspot action.
better mouth than Mike Decker,
What?
and some of them are a little
Little
noisy.
spot criteria that was transpiring. Trying to play with the clouds there. Catch sunspots on that 93 million mile away rascal, a rotating gravitator.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Whatever you think.
That was nut dragon went by.
I wish we could find the pictures with the dragon, but like it's frustrating when that kind of stuff disappears.
Like I said, I try to show hopefully coming into the sun and going out of the sun, so you know it is the camera. There's some clouds there
Yeah.
in front of the
Definitely in between.
out of focus. Out of focus.
That's pretty. This is still the 14th. He spent quite a bit of time out there that day.
And see, there's half moon,
Sure enough.
and that was the sun setting, and this moon will be coming back into the,
There you go. All on the same day. On the same video.
and it left the west side of the,
Oh, ice crystals.
yeah. Out of focus ice crystals.
Lovely.
I mean, you can't even hardly see them. The planes are, are-
How planes practically invisible. So
There.
this was a B-744.
yeah, 747
Oh, okay, Boeing 747.
ups.
UPS.
And I just, you can't even hardly get, I mean, there's.
What does Mike Decker call him?
Huh?
Southwest spray lines.
Yeah.
And he's got like names for
Delta
all of
spray
them.
lines.
Delta spray lines.
Oops, that's the moon that's just kind of, there we go. And kind of dirty sky too.
The skies have been very dirty lately. This is the 18th.
Yep. Few more days that we're going to be full.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of difference in between. Okay, so this was the 20th here. Zooming in 20 miles an way.
Dirty, 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 nasty.
Those guys have been really filthy. I'm sure those spray lines are helping immensely on this.
Yeah, those nose.
Several sunspots. I should be writing down like what the temperature and stuff was. I've been writing like the barometric pressure lately because boy, if it's low barometric pressure, then I'm hurting. If it's high, then usually I'm feeling pretty good. But if it's low, I'm hurting. And I wonder how much difference that makes and how much you can see too. That and the humidity probably makes a difference as well. That was a bird. Yep.
That, by the way, was probably a turtle.
Could have been.
There's nose.
That curvature is pretty elusive out here.
3 million mile away there.
I'm pretty happy that it's still green-ish.
I'm trying to get stills of.
Yeah.
There was some. There's some. And not even into the digital zoom at that point. So there's more digital zoom there, but you got it's not even into. It's still an analog. But of course, that is those angstroms are probably 20, 30 Earth-size holes emit.
Yes,
class
right.
element.
That's what Mr. Suspicious would say. Where's the moon?
Full. And
Let's
it's
see, and that
highly
is, this is still the 20th here, so just a little bit later.
Man, that one was really tough to. Yeah, I think that was full.
Lots of pretty pink and blue going on.
Pretty nasty sky.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? Let's see, we're still on the 20th. Yeah. Let's see, and then this is the 21st. Got some good clear stuff going on here. Hope I'm not going too fast for you guys. I try to post some of these pictures whenever he gets some really good ones and he sends me. I try to post them in the community during the month. So there were probably some of these. And then this is the, let's see, this is the 23rd.
Ooh, nice out. Or camera. I apologize to it all the time. I'm sorry, camera.
It's trying so hard.
I mean, as bad as my eyes are burning, poor camera. I'm sorry.
Twenty-third still.
I kind of get a kick out of this. It's kind of funny. I think there was a deer on anyway.
Yep, there's a little deer.
There's two of them. I think the mom acted like she was hurt somehow.
Aw.
But anyhow, if you watch the vehicle, I'm trying to, but it's really fun to see the curvature.
Oh yeah, I see the other one now. Over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch the deer and
Oh, don't go back across the silly deer.
that's the monkeys right there.
Uh-huh. Some of our monkeys. Was there a point to this?
Yeah, the curvature. And the
Oh, you were
deers.
just wanting to see the curvature from the deers and the bird on the wire there. And we're still on the 23rd here. Wow.
Yeah, this is when all this fire was up northwest
Oh, okay.
of,
We had smoke going on.
yeah, Washington, Oregon, whatever, wherever. And they had that one line drawn for kind of weird. Seemed like where the fires was, they have that power line drawn in on their map.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing to see here. Anyhow. But Sunspot. And that's on the pink angstrom there.
You're silly.
Typically, he says before he created 2 great lights.
That's right. Okay, now we're on the 24th.
And we're waning.
Yep.
The moon is waning. It is now on the west side of the sun. There's a sunrise.
In the morning.
I don't think I caught anything on this one particularly. Did not want to. Just some great light action. There's more evening time. Focus time. Very focused answer. If anybody is still listening anyway, the bogusness that they tell you, please don't pay attention to it. It's all fear mongering and
all the stuff happening.
I mean, stuff that is going on, such as CERN and that kind of trash, is real. But this is your real sun and your real moon. They're trying to cause havoc with them, but they can't.
Yeah, well, I mean, even the ice crystal spraying stuff, that they're finally having to admit that they're actually doing more than just ice crystals. It seems like the more they do it, they'll like go real heavy on us. And then there'll be an unexpected, storm or something. And it's almost like God just thumping, and like, oh, you're trying to mess up my creation. Well, thump. Here you go. One way or another, he's still in control. Ah, turtle. Some of these turtles have been very, very spunky here lately. Very spunky.
Yep.
And the little horny toads, little horn toads have been very spunky lately too. He's trying to get away from
About every day, about the same time, goes across the road.
you. Why does the turtle cross the road?
That's right. Now, I mean, there again, so you see that, I mean, I'd call that real stuff, real, and then to turn around and get 93 million miles away seems a little bit.
Yeah, that you would be able to see this level of detail on something that's supposed to be that far away. Nah.
Yeah. A great light. I don't know. Our nearest star that is actually really small compared to the others, but
Yeah,
it's
right.
our nearest star, and it's
Oh my goodness, people.
and our angstroms, I mean our sun, and yep, they're real.
Yeah, this definitely is in the simulator with this one. I mean, it's when you've got different sunspots each day, then don't think, unless there's some, lights that are out on it.
Uh, well, and when it comes back around, they will be in the. We will try to explain that. Like I said, if you go into the, we'll try to explain some of that.
There have been some very interesting images that some people have been getting. I think the windows or the portals that the sun and the moon go through have been having some glitching here lately or something because people have been catching several moons in the sky at a time and several suns in the sky at a time. Okay,
But
this is the 25th.
I have done that before with multiple exposure, but anyway, I haven't caught
This is
any.
around 7:30 in the morning again.
Now you got to realize to keep in mind that all this time is actually government time, so it's fake.
Oh, good grief. It's early in the morning.
Yeah, that's morning.
That's early
The
for
stuff
me
you,
anyway.
of course, was east, west. This is east. That was a power line pole. I was trying to get it to focus because it wasn't wanting to focus.
It weren't working very well.
And I don't think it ever decided to want to focus. This morning I might have got some actions if I'd have been about 2 minutes earlier.
We are recording. So this is still the 25th.
That again is looking west. How to focus west. July.
Yeah, July 25th. There you go. A little more focused in. People who like to sit and watch these are bona fide, real nerdy geeks. I mean, they are special. It is interesting though. It's fascinating to see how it looks.
Like I said, that's not even really zoomed in.
Oh, there
we
you
go. We're
trying
gonna,
to. They were very prominent that day. Very, very prominent. I'm going to be doing a video pretty soon on about the transmission line projects that are supposed to be coming through. I've been having a lot of questions about that. It's so I don't know if that'll be next week or the week. It probably should be like later this week or early next week. I've been inundated with 4-year-olds lately. We've been doing craft projects and stuff to try to get ready for the county fair. Our county has not had its county fair yet. So we've been doing nothing like the last minute, right? Craft projects to try to get ready for that. And I tell you, by the time those girls leave at noon, I'm ready to eat lunch and crash they are busy. Oh my goodness. We have fun though. We've had a lot of fun. We made butterflies today with toilet paper rolls and construction paper and little puff balls and pipe cleaners. And let's see, we've made wind chimes out of soup cans and beads, and we've made bead bracelets, and we've been learning about the life cycle of a butterfly. Just all kinds of fun stuff. But that's kind of kept me from, I don't know how Shelly has been doing it with, I can't remember how many she's homeschooling right now, but yeah, it's trying to spit out as many videos as she is doing. Oh, the hoot owl that keeps trying to get the kitties. It didn't want to see you. They're
Well,
so pretty. They're so mean, but they're so pretty.
it just took that picture and then and it just took off. It went after it twice. I mean, there was twice it went hunting. It was there, then
it'd go flying and hunting something.
and I was hoping that I could catch it, but
this is the 26th.
This is morning time.
Again.
What was that you put?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I go through too fast?
Yeah. I don't know if the video was anything. I think there might have been there was some morning angstrom. That was the when? The 25th?
This is the 26th.
Okay.
So yeah, where these sunspots are compared to where they were the day before.
The evening before.
It's rotated.
No, it's gone.
Well, it looks rotated to us. Okay.
It's not, that's your time. That's your.
Yeah, so the evening, the sunspots were in the opposite
At
around
like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock on the face.
Because we're looking at it from one angle at this side, and then in the evening, we're looking at it from another angle.
And so you're seeing the God's time. You're seeing, and in the evening, in the morning, it's the first day.
Right.
Not when he created the sun and the moon was the fourth, but you're seeing his time framing.
This says at 2:30 a.m. That doesn't make sense. I think the camera messed up on the time on this. That can't be 2:30 a.m. or 2:13. It says 7:13, 2:13, 7:14. So it messed up on the time. That's weird.
That might have when it got copied.
Might have.
And I don't know why it would have. It should have taken it with it.
Who knows?
But that's morning time. If you remember, that was like at the 10 o'clock on the day before, evening before. But now when you go from morning to evening, it moves, but it doesn't have the same time framing. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
And yes, I know. Well, the sunspots, because we rotate and rotate, and in a rotation, the sun moves real slow, but it rotates.
It's just going around over the top of us, and we're seeing it from a different angle.
Exactly.
Those look like Orion's belt. Okay.
This is another evening.
No, this is the same day in the afternoon. This says it's at 3:22 p.m. So
but it's not 3. I can promise you.
So is it 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
It messed up on the time again. Well, the next one, it says 8:30 p.m.
So and it might not really got some sunspots, but it ran out. So okay. So
we're talking around 8:30 Central Standard. Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't know if I catch anything there.
There we go. Yeah. So the those three
Are
spots.
still kind of in the same spot that they were 24 hours earlier.
They just look like they're, because we're looking at it from a different angle.
But I mean, I don't think it's exactly the same time because they're kind of at the more 9 o'clock instead of, but yeah, I know. I jiggle around, but please, it gives you an idea that it's real. I don't have the Hubble Space Telescope.
Yeah, I mean, we're just poor P-900 owners, older model P-900 owners, which I guess is a good thing right now.
Time was that, and supposedly,
Um,
and of course,
yeah, I'll look at that later.
anyhow. Don't sip.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind grabbing my water too. Walk by. Oh, sorry. Oh, like I said, this little girl's wearing me out. They're so busy. They're fun. They're starting to learn how to read. I use that Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. It's a $16 book. And by the time they're through the end of it, they can start reading the newspaper and the Bible. So, I mean, that's excellent investment. If you've considered homeschooling or you know somebody who's considering homeschooling, I definitely suggest that. For like, the early years, that book and a set of dominoes is all you really need in your Bible. I do like to do like character stuff, and Janet Oak has a set of children's storybooks about animals that we've been going through and reading those, and those are a lot of fun with them too. So we're still on the 26th here. Some clouds. Still on the 26th. This is closer to 9 o'clock in the evening.
And fast forward, I imagine. I mean, it's just gonna.
And
There's
here's
more
the
time.
27th. Next day.
Oh, okay. This is coming into some. You can scratch your
Some
head
good
on
stuff.
these. You can scratch your head on these. This is a morning time. As that was easterly looking. I mean, this one isn't quite, but it's part of the criteria, so to speak. You can see the clouds. And the power line. Yes. Okay. Now you can. This is a still. You can see the clouds. You can see now then, watch this. Now, watch the little cloud over at the 10 o'clock-ish, 11 o'clock-ish, kind of go in front of the sun. The other one is, and I go out of focus a little bit, sorry. Is there clouds behind it? Shouldn't those clouds that should be, they should be
Yeah,
dark
shouldn't they be doing the same thing?
as that cloud?
Makes you wonder. I bet they're different kinds of clouds. That's why they don't show up like that.
That's,
Mhm. Yeah,
it's a mirage.
it does make you wonder really how high it is in order to get that. When you can see the clouds up there, it makes you wonder how high the ball really is up there.
93
see.
million miles away.
Of course, of course. We're still on the 27th here. Get some moon action,
Waning moon.
right? Feast of Trumpets should be around October 4th or 5th, whenever the new moon shows itself. We had kind of a planning meeting session in the community over the weekend. Had several show up.
Ah, now back up.
We had a lot of fun. Oops. Well, is it going to let me? Here we go.
Okay. Now I explain this one. Get ready, set. No, don't pause it. You gotta play it. Flash.
Oh, it
Now-
did. It did.
And there. Now, I
Did you catch it?
um
It did it.
I can't, there is a stinking cell tower strobe off over there, another one off to the right.
So it might have been
It could be the strobe,
frequency off of that.
but I can't tell you because there is a small little glitch too, and there was no lightning. There's clouds, but there's no lightning.
Interesting.
And so I've scratched my head on that one. I can't really. That was a
And
dragon.
that was the 27th. Twas a bird.
Anyway, go back to the waning moon as it's coming back into the sun, to the west side of the sun. Now, kind of zoom in on that.
And this is the 28th.
Should be about a half. So I guess those are moon bases on the edge of the dark, and they're higher up. You see that how they
We got whole cities going on
you
here.
know that, and
think so?
they're on the edge. See how they're even into the darkness of the, because they're tall
Light.
buildings, and the moon.
Oh,
sun-
okay.
Sun is reflecting off of.
Okay. It is interesting the way that's going into the darkness there.
And that's, if you go back to the previous, and that will be, the other seventh in there, it will be, that partial circle of, I don't know what they, but see how those dark in the middle. Anyway, those are. And you got to realize that's not even zoomed in. That's right on
That's
the
very,
edge.
very, very clear.
That's,
Or it looked like it was from a distance anyway.
you see
Okay.
anyhow, that's the reason you can see through those places, when you see the moon, and at night, that's dark, and during the day, it's blue.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember if I got anything that particular.
That's in there.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's in there, dirty sky. Evening time, clouds. And just sort of. Lots of talking to the cameras. Well, camera, sorry, focus. A few more times. I don't think anything was. It was too glary and too. Might have got some nice fence action. I
Yeah,
did.
I mean, that is a pretty nice fence there. Nice and straight.
Not, I don't think I got anything necessarily. Yeah, maybe a little
You
bit.
got a little bit.
Yeah, okay, this is kind of what it has turned back to, which is also fun to.
Just makes you wonder.
Oops, I saw that one squirt out some class X and that other one shot out some class M.
Okay.
Wow.
Like one on there. What?
Now it's going to get into the clouds. Focus on the tree.
My computer's wanting to.
Little heavier into digital in that point there. Now, what I try to do too, I think here in the. I'm trying to show where those clouds was.
Oh, okay. Compared to us.
We're down
Okay.
there.
So we're down in this area
Yep.
and they were up in there. And this was around 8 o'clock at night. So, where was the sun actually? Because our perception is definitely
Yeah. that's-
skewed.
And see, there again, I took a different radar.
Yeah.
form,
To see.
And that's. Now there would be a
This
little,
is the 28th.
that there'd be a little bit of time
Or
difference.
no, this is the 29th. This is the 29th.
Because I came into the house. I mean,
Right.
so I mean, it's not a,
But this is the next morning,
yeah.
about 7 a.m. There it is. And then right there.
Yeah, the moon. Mhm.
Right there. So it looks that far away.
Well,
The regular.
actually, I
I
mean,
mean, it doesn't to the naked eye, but
right. I
it's
tried
just the
to,
way the camera, yeah,
I try to give you some what it looks like eye wise to the camera.
right.
On this one, if I was a little bit still. But I will think it's, no, I don't think I got it on this one. There's the evening time, I believe, or is that morning? I'm seeing reflection in the,
This is, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe about 3 in the afternoon, maybe, or 8 in the evening. I don't know. It depends on when the,
I think when you copied some of them around.
yeah, some of the times got messed up. So it's probably around
Yeah,
7 or
that's-
8
That's, yeah. It's
the evening.
age.
There's that mama and her baby again, it looks like.
Yep. Ooh, there's Nibru and Plandex.
They're so silly.
And it has,
Very
at
glary.
this point,
You were having a hard time with
the
it.
glaring was astronomical.
Yeah, I remember you coming in talking about how you were having trouble
mean,
getting
just-
anything.
There's no.
Okay, this is the 30th in the
Okay.
morning.
When you get to the 31st and the 1st, there's some interesting. Okay. Nasty sky. Oops, that's way out of focus. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, those weren't. Okay, so this is the 31st in the morning again. About 7 a.m.
Right. That's picture covering up the sun. What I was trying to kind of do was get a how close the moon was getting to the sun.
Mhm. Right.
Fence,
It
Sparty.
is. Very nice fence. Some good looking clouds, some of them. Evening sun on the 31st. Toward the west.
Cell tower. Cell tower. Smack in the middle of the sun almost. Pointing up at Angstrom, I mean at a sunspot. That was a house over at Knowles. That's a house at Knowles and Knowles on the other side. Go back on that, catch
Which
that.
one?
Another one is that one there. See the elevator at Knowles over there at the right hand side, right there. Almost. Yep. And keep those kind of clouds in mind, kind of. I mean,
Boy, that's lovely.
it was gorgeous.
Or not.
See those clouds there
Up
was.
by Dodge City. Somebody didn't know that Dodge City, Kansas is still a thing. And there's a whole museum and a really neat thing on the old Boot Hill, downtown place. It's really kind of neat. If you've never been to Dodge City, Kansas, it's nifty. Neat place to go. I think that's all we've got.
No.
Yep, that's all we've got for July.
Oh, July. Well,
Yep,
no,
that's
you-
all
the
we're
other-
gonna do for
No,
July.
you gotta
Yeah,
go to the other.
We are going to do, because this is already, I don't know how long this is, but we're gonna do August. We'll show that one later. He's excited.
No,
He's
it's
excited.
not.
Anyway, yes, this was part 1. We're gonna have part 2
Okay,
later.
in about 10 minutes.
Well, we will do it in about 10 minutes, and then I will post it in intervals, and so that they'll be able
No.
to get it. He's gonna argue with me, and it's just what I have to deal with here, guys. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'm being shadow banned really, really bad. So if you wouldn't mind sharing this, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe and all that, goody stuff. So that, because yeah, my stats like tanked, and I would really appreciate you sharing this out. So anyway, and there should be information below on the community and where you can find us and all of that good stuff. So anyway, remember, you can make it through the dust storms of life with God's divine help.